In last videos, we have discussed about India's size and location. In this video, we are going to discuss about India's size and its different time concepts. As we are aware about it that 68 degrees 7 minute east, that is westernmost point of India, and 19:07 degree 25 minute east, that is easternmost point of India. Total longitudinal difference between these two extreme point is approximately 30 degrees. As sun rises 2 hours earlier in Arunachal Pradesh than the Gujarat. If we consider time of sun, that is local time throughout the country, it is different on different longitudes. It means that when it sunrises in Arunachal Pradesh, people of Gujarat, they are still in their beds. So to avoid all this confusion, we have some provisions. Children, before discussing about all other things regarding the time of India, India's standard time, we need to discuss or understand local time, Indian standard time, and Greenwich time. We are aware about this fact that Earth rotates from west to east. So every single longitude passes in front of the sun once in a day. The places those are located in the east, there will be early sunrise and early sunset as compared to the places located in the west. The reason behind it that Earth completes one its rotation on its axis in 24 hours. And if we divide 24 hours by 360 degrees, then one longitude it passes in front of the sun within the 4 minutes. It means that there is a time difference of 4 minutes between two longitudes. The places those are situated in the east, their time will be ahead, and the places those are located in the west, their time is behind. Uh, the reason behind it that there are three types of the time. One is local time. Local time is measured with the help of the sun. Okay, if any object shadow is shortest on particular time of the day, and if we synchronize our watches at that time as 12 p.m. or 12 noon, it will be local time. But as we know that there are the difference of local time in two places of one country. Even there will be difference in local time between two longitudes, that is of 4 minutes. When we talk about India's longitudinal extent, it is 30 degree, and 30 degree multiplied by 4, it means that there are 120 minutes, that is 2 hours difference between easternmost point of India and westernmost point of India. That's why sun rises 2 hours earlier in Arunachal Pradesh, that is in the east, than the Gujarat. But we have some problems if we consider local time as the time for the countries. because it will create disturbances in scheduling the timetable of the railways, airways, postal services, telephone services, and other issues. That's why, to avoid all such difficulties, we have a concept of standard time. Every country and it has its own standard time. Most of the time, standard time is considered any line that passes approximately in the center of the country, and it should be well divisible, exactly divisible by 7.5. 7.5 is a parameter set by international organization. If we multiply 7.5 by 4, then it is 30 minutes. So at least there should be uh, 30 minutes difference between the two countries located on the different longitudes. So in India, 82.5 degree east, it has been chosen as the standard meridian of the country, and the local time of the standard meridian of country is considered as the standard time of India. 82.5 degree east, 82 degree and 30 minute east has been taken as the standard meridian of the country because it passes almost through the center of the country, and it is completely divisible by 7.5. So even the sun rises 2 hours earlier in Arunachal Pradesh than the Gujarat, but watches show the same time because we have chosen time of 82.5 degree east as the standard time of the country, and because of this it makes a uniform time throughout the country. Children, we have discussed the topic that why there are the difference in the duration in the sunrise and sunset on the different longitudes. With this, there is one more thing, and we need to understand that on the different latitudes there are difference of the duration of day and night. You are aware about it, or many of the time you have heard that there are 6 months days and 6 months night on poles. And in the same way, if we talk about our country, the places those are very close to the equator, the duration of the day and night is approximately similar. If we talk about the southernmost point of India, that is Kanyakumari, the difference in the duration of the day and night in different season is maximum 45 minutes. When we compare Kanyakumari with the Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir, the difference in the duration of day and night are sometimes 5 hours. It means that when the duration of the day is 17 hours in Jammu and Kashmir, on the same day, the duration of the night is only 7 hours. While in Jammu and Kanyakumari, either the day is 11 hours, then night is 13 hours. And there is no much difference than this. It is reason behind it, children, that when one moves from equator to north or south, duration of the day and night get changes. The reason behind it, there are the few reasons of it. First, that earth rotates on its axis, okay, and day and nights are because of the rotation of the earth. But the difference in the duration of the day and night is two other factors. One that Earth is inclined on its axis, and because of this, during summer solstice, the northern part or the northern hemisphere's places, they there are longer days than the night, while in the winter solstice, when the southern pole, it goes closer to the sun, and duration of the day is longer in southern hemisphere than the northern hemisphere. In the case of Jammu and Kashmir and Kanyakumari, the reason behind it that Kanyakumari is very close to the equator, and because as it is the close from the equator, that's why it is also very close to the circle of illumination. Circle of illumination is a circle that divides the earth into two equal parts that receives sunlight or doesn't receive sunlight. As we know that there is no exact matching with the circle of illumination and axis of the earth. And circle of illumination, it intersects the equator on the center. As a result, the places those are very close to the equator, there is no difference between the duration of day and night. While the places like Jammu and Kashmir, it is approximately 35 degree north, and that's why it is away from circle of illumination. So when it is summer solstice, at that time Jammu and Kashmir remains for longer hour in the illumination, day illumination, while during the winter solstice it remains for more time, or it spends more time in the night circle of illumination. And that's why, so there are three reasons why the duration of the day and night are different in Kanyakumari, but not in but not in Kanyakumari, but there is a big difference in Jammu and Kashmir, and reason behind it. First, the rotation of Earth on its axis from west to east. Second, the circle of illumination, and third, curvature for a shape of the earth. So because of this, it is very simple that the places those are closer to the equator, they have less difference in the duration of the day. It means approximately 12 hours day and 12 hours night. While the places those are away from the equator, the duration of day and night get changes progressively.